Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Superliminal. It's a puzzle game that kind of reminds me of Portal 2 or the Stanley Parable, and I thought it'd just be fun to record this and have like a nice little chilled session rather than my usual streams at twitch.tv/virtute. So without further ado, let's crack on with this crazy perspective-based puzzle game, shall we?
Are you filled with feelings of self-doubt? Do you find yourself prone to minimizing massive dilemmas, or for allowing the smallest problems to get blown completely out of proportion? At the Pierce Institute, our patent-pending Somnosculpt technology provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic. Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Center. Somnosculpt will make your dreams come true.
So are we waking up in this place? Because that's some Portal 2 vibes. We'll see what happens. But again, like the text, the loading screens, very Stanley Parable-esque. Both of those games, in terms of things to compare to, definitely, you know, like high praise. You know, like oh, okay, yeah. So that's cool. We just signed that. We didn't even read it. We just went for it. So yeah, let's have an explore. Yeah, like the other thing I was thinking of is Layers of Fear, like where that does lots of things where you'll like look around and there'll be something entirely different, and you'll look back, which is cool. I'm totally down with games that do these sort of things. Like perception is reality. Grab. Okay, so we got this guy right here. What do we do with it? Can we just... That's big. That's a big one. Can we... Okay. We can have a jump button. That's fine. We got this. Can we can't like move... Oh, we can spin them a little bit with our mouse when we hold down the right click. We can't use our scroll wheel to make them bigger and smaller. I'm just gonna have a look at the controls. Well, actually, let's let the game teach me, because I imagine that the game's going to teach me. Oh wow! So that ball's gonna be, if I grab, oh, it's not even a ball. It's big, but when I was holding it, much smaller. That's interesting. Do you think if I just pop it there, tiny?
Congratulations on
if I
asleep.
pop
Welcome
it there,
to Somnosculpt.
big.
Your progress may be
That's
monitored by
clever.
qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to
Oh, I
eyelids,
see.
our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which
This
you
is
retain full consciousness and control.
Crazy. That's really cool. That's a very difficult to get your head round. See, huge way of doing this. But how cool is that? Oh, that's tiny. Oh no! Stop being small. Oh man, so if I grab this and place it there, then it's Mahusive. Now, if I, let's say, oh, how do I even, that's just going to be huge. I don't want it to be huge. I want it to be big enough that I can climb it and get out of here. That's really interesting. Okay, so definitely not as Stanley Parable as I thought it was. This is definitely more Portal-y. You know, like this is can I take an object through? I can't go through there if I'm holding an object. If I drop the object, then I can go through. Yeah. Okay, test chambery, very Portal feeling to me. That's really interesting. So is that going to be heavy enough, even though that's small? I wonder if the size of items changes their weight. This is so interesting. Can't say. I think I'm making this bigger each time. I can't say I've played a game that's been like this, where it's you can change the size of objects based on perception. That's a really interesting idea. Oh my god.
Confirmed. You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and
This
listen
is
to messages from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol,
Okay.
and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
Okay. Wow. How interesting is that? That's so strange. I'm sorry, because I feel like I'm not really giving much in terms of like meaningful, interesting commentary here. But how cool is this in terms of like different strange mechanics and a game that does something that I've not seen before in a puzzle game. Maybe there are other puzzle games that played like this, but I've not come across them. Wow, okay, so we're gonna use that wedge to so maybe if I move it closer to me. Nope. Strange. I'm trying to I don't know how to grow this thing. That's definitely making a difference. That's so cool. Yeah, like this is different. This is different to anything I've really seen before. It's interesting. I mean, stop me if I'm wrong. I've seen a lot
During
of
eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream.
So
Evidence. I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up.
okay.
Please complete the remaining orientation activities.
So let's have a look here. 12:05 a.m. Let's explore and find out if there's any meaning to that. So we got this big cube that's a 2. We got a tiny little box here. So if we take this cube, we shrink it down. Can we fit it in there? Yeah. Okay, maybe. There. Was that good enough to get the door? Not quite. Oh, but there's a door here. Are we supposed to go through here? Is this like a, you know, in Portal there were places behind the scenes that you weren't really supposed to go. Is this...
Warning. You have deviated from the orientation pathway. At the Pierce Institute, patient safety is a key node in our corporate priority tetrahedron. A variable degree of force can and will be authorized to ensure patient safety.
Okay.
Please return to the orientation pathway.
Can we go through here? No. Please use other door. Such an interesting game already, though. Can we get up there? Is there any reason to get up there? It doesn't look like that would lead to anything. But it's cool that we're here. So I wonder what the kind of behind the scenes world is in this game. What they're keeping from us. There we go. Cool. I still don't feel like I really have a good bead on how to actually play with the perspective of these objects. Like how to make them bigger and smaller. It just seems to be like, oh, I want to make it bigger, so I'm just going to throw it above me each time. And that works. And then if I want to make it smaller, I just look at the floor. That's some way of doing it. But it doesn't feel, you know, 100% right. So what's this here? Oh, I see. So maybe we take this box and we get it through that hole. Can we do that? Let's see if we can go bam, walk all the way back, take this box. So, I thought I had it then. No. There? Can I get it through that hole? Not quite. There. Strange. I mean, I'm probably going to say strange and interesting quite a lot.
During eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey.
Okay.
Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
Okay, so there's not really... I'm not able to throw items like I would in although saying that my movement's a bit slow. Where did that go? Did that go through? That did go through. Okay. I was gonna say, like, you know, in a game like Portal, you can use the momentum of objects, and you can break puzzles in that way. This doesn't seem to have that same mechanic. What is this? I wonder what the world is. There's a lot going on here. I don't want to explore too much and lose what I'm looking for. This is very art gallery feeling. I've just been here, right? Correct? I'm just going to the same room, to the same room, to the same room. Huh. Okay, what about this way? Same situation, I suppose. But how about if I do this? If I go backwards through here, and then not that way, but backwards through here, then to my right, backwards through here. Is there anything to this? No. Okay. So we're just gonna have to move on. Very strange. That isn't as, you know, like alien feeling as the other things I've come across in this game. So here we go. The door there opens when we stand on this. If we stand on this one, it opens the door in front of us. There's no objects that we can grab from that door. There's a is that a tiny crack in the thing? I don't even know what that is, but you know, like the thing that's stopping me from grabbing items through there? Is that a crack in there? What's through here? We've got an empty room. There's a door. Oh, my phone's just went off. Sorry. I usually have my phone hidden when I'm streaming, but because, you know, like I'm recording, it doesn't matter as much, and I can pause if I need to. But either way, it's not Brett messaging me, so it's unimportant. What am I supposed to grab here? First time in this game I've already found a puzzle that stumped me. So we got up there, we can't really do much. We've got through here, can't really do much too. These buttons don't affect the door behind us, but they do affect this door. And we can't, oh, we can grab the sign. There we go. Okay, fine. So, bam. Then, what can we do now? Can we grab that? We can't. How are we gonna... We've got to open the other door. Crazy. Okay. Can we build it much bigger? Can we do both things at once? I think that's got to be our solution, right? Making it so big they can land on both of these. Still not quite there. One more? Oh my god, this is fairly big now. But we can get bigger. We can go all the way over there. Bam. Is that... Oh, I just made it smaller. I've got to be careful. Here we go. Is that going to fall over? Fall over. Land on both of them. You smeg. Okay, come on. Not quite. Come on. I'm going to knock you over. I'm going to bounce into you. Not quite what I'm looking for. Oh, now it's smaller. This is very difficult to control. Is that going to fall? Is that on both of them? It looks that way. Cool. I mean, it's a bit like
Please
hit and
stand by
miss.
for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation. You did it.
Thank
To
you.
maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
Okay.